So the research here has really been based for about 25 years now on extreme thermophiles, that is organisms that live at very high temperatures. Now the point about that is that many of the enzymes they have inside themselves to make them work are unusual because they're extraordinarily stable. That's very unusual. Normally you think of protein, when you boil it, it clogs up solid. You boil an egg, it sets, right? And it doesn't work anymore. And enzymes, if you boil them, don't work anymore, normally. But in thermophiles, they do. So you can use these at much higher temperatures. Now, enzyme technology is quite well developed, and enzymes are used for a whole variety of things. But these days, the big interest in biology, in fact, a cornerstone of modern biological work, is DNA sequencing. The ability to sequence DNA rapidly and relatively cheaply is now a very well-developed technology, and it leads us into all sorts of areas. In particular, forensics. It enables us to trace meat, for example, through the product chain, to trace populations of animals. You can do studies on human genetics, diagnostics, the whole thing. Now, the technology for sequencing is well developed, and these days the bottleneck, both in terms of time and money, is actually preparing the DNA for the sequencing. So to clean it up and get it into the machine so it can be sequenced has been a rather time-consuming business. Now what we've done is we've produced a way of more simply, more reliably, more cheaply, more rapidly cleaning up DNA for sequencing. So that, I think, will bring down the cost of sequencing generally. It'll make some applications, particularly in forensics, possible, which were not possible before, and it will speed up other applications. Now, as part of our job, we've also done the production of the enzyme, and that's been quite enjoyable. And I think also what's been really nice is that our first customer, somewhat to our surprise, was a local company, LIC. And LIC will tell you best themselves how well this works for them, but they keep buying it from the company, so I guess it's doing fine for them.